some of the key takeaways you would have for folks that are looking to start that journey or go through their next initiative here?
I'm glad you asked. They're right up there. One of the things that we learned, and I would say we didn't necessarily, these aren't things we did all right. These are things that, looking back, that I would tell me 2 years ago. One is we knew we had a data problem before we ever launched a PIM solution. You need to start preparing your supplier partners or whoever's helping you enrich that data now, because there's no need to wait on the platform. You know it's going to be a mountain of work. So I'd say start early on that. And don't view, and I don't think that maybe us in this room would do this, but in our organization, we had to change. Implementing a PIM was not a one-time solution. We were actually building more of a cataloging discipline. It's not, yes, maybe a go live for the software is a project, but there's a discipline and a maturity needed that I'd say in our business, we didn't articulate it that way.
Yeah, it's a new capability. You can do more things. Yeah. Absolutely. And
then obviously we talked a lot about the system architecture. You need to know that on the front end, because that drives a lot. PIM's going to feed external systems. Obviously the IT guys in the room know that, but there's really big decisions that have to be made there. And then executive sponsorship. If it's an IT driven initiative, or it's the master data team or whatever, if you don't have uniformed, everyone marching to the same tune, then you're going to have a problem. Fortunately for us, that was a win in our book, because we were enabling another sales channel. We had the business goal to support the implementation, but without that, we would have had a problem, because then it turns into a lot more of resources start competing against each other instead of marching the same direction.